national sales promotion for the readout product that you do at the particular retailer? And if yes, what type of ideas, opportunities of partnerships, opportunities of sales promotion techniques do you think, based on your research, will make sense to be considered? You don't formulate yet in a new campaign. You just share your appreciation about the feasibility and the opportunity behind building a campaign for this product at this retailer and providing a set of ideas and opportunities that you have identified through your analysis. That's the step one. And you can imagine easily that what is the step two? Is to take the outcome of step one and to formulate based on those and with those elements what is called a sales promotion concept statement. So a sales promotion concept statement is very simple. Actually, to help you understand what it is, you have a video under the module overview that is just after this one, actually. And you also have a PowerPoint document and coming from TracyLab, which is showing a set of sales promotion concept statements that they have developed for another one of the clients so that you have a good appreciation and a good set of references of how of what is a sales promotion concept statement, how it is built, and what parts should be integrated. In all cases, it is short and to the point. It's not the full campaign. It is a simple formalization and formulation of the ideas that you have. And you put all those ideas into a standalone sales promotion campaign team and mechanism, right? A standalone. And I think what's happening in agencies is that sales promotion agencies like Tracy will go to their clients, like we do, and present to them a set of sales promotion concept statements. And of course, working on more than that one and do the new one. And once the client agreed, we got maybe, once the client has agreed on a sales promotion concept statement, which you see is two slides in a PowerPoint presentation. Then, when the client has agreed, then the sales promotion agency can then build the full campaign from that. So you are not asked, of course, to build a full campaign. That would be unfair to ask you to do that. That would be far to do. But you will be asked to come up with one good, making sense, rational based, meaning sales promotion concept statement for the particular product that you'll be working on at that particular time in order to help the product tackle their main challenge for that product, right? So that's what it is. The best way to look at this project is to imagine that you are working for Tracy. Don't look at it as if you were a student. Look at it as if you were a member of the strategic team at Tracy. And you have to analyze information. You have to gather information. You have to analyze information. You have to digest the information so that you can come with a new sales promotion concept statement that you be recommending to the client. But the best way to look at this project, and I'm taking it, is I will be looking at your performance, right? So that you are really trained at being a professional in the field of marketing communications. So enjoy the ride. Aside that you have a bunch of resources at your disposal. First, as I mentioned earlier, you have two creative tools that have been provided by Tracy for Reader. One for Reader Classics and one for Reader Fitness. Read those first to decide which product and related challenge you want to tackle, right? And once you have picked the product and as a relation to the retailer, then read it again, but this time to understand deeper the challenges, to understand deeper the marketing objective, the marketing target, and so forth and so on for the product that you have. Right? And those documents are available on Angel under the project section in the module 6 and 7. I will be providing, the teacher, will be providing you any guidance and feedback that you wish to have on your decisions and on your recommendations as you go through the project. And to do that, just use the talk with your professor discussion form in the modules 6 and 7 part, and I will get back to you in my review. Lastly, you have some atypical references. So atypical references, I know that they are important to understand the nature and the expression of the expectation. But let me give two demos, if I may use a musical term here, to the atypical references. One, uh, they are not really paper, they are narrated presentations, right? So the deliverable that you have to provide me with is a narrated presentation. So as if you were making the presentation in a meeting room, but you do virtually, you record your presentation. To do that, you will use VoiceThread, and I will explain later on. Right? Very simple. So you record your presentation. So the A paper record that I provide you, there are two. They are in fact A narrated presentation records. So that's the first demo. The second is that those narrated presentations are related to sales promotion. They are related to work on the pursuit of challenge, but they are related to the sales promotion course in the regular semesters, either spring or the fall, which are 15 weeks, as you know, right? So the scope, the nature, and what is asked from the students in those when they are in those 15-week courses is expanded compared to what you are asked to work on only in a short semester like summer. As such, the deliverables and what is expected from the students is not exactly the same. So what you will see in those A-narrated presentations will be in the spirit what you are asked to work on. But the actual deliverables will be fair because the spring students or the fall students they have more stuff to do back to it. Um, than what you have to do for the summer, right? So, but in all cases, they provide you great references about how to look at preparing yourself, how to look at building, how to look at delivering a narrative presentation, a great narrative presentation, right? Okay, so how do you want to go about your camp project delivery? Well, you want to go in two steps. Right? The step one is going back to what I was mentioning to establish your understanding and communicate in your presentation, your understanding on the key foundations, marketing and sales promotion foundation background for the product on the one hand, and then for the retailer on the other hand. So the first thing that you have to do is to work on the marketing and sales promotion background. First element, look at the selected Reebok product, marketing, and the sales promotion activity that they have. So provide a reminder of the marketing objective, the marketing target, the value proposition, and the positioning. Those will be coming from the creative brief, right? And then also provide examples of the IMC campaign that they have used, so that you provide a baseline reference on how they communicate about the product. Whether, once again, it is Reebok Classic or it is Reebok Fitness, right? Then look back at the past self-promotion activities. And once again, you don't look at any particular year. You look at all what Reebok is doing for that product in the US market, right? So no particular to focus on. So you want to look at their sales promotion activities. Do they have any sales promotion activities before? If no, well, you have to say so. If yes, then you have to find out which company it is that they use, where the price is, where the technique that they use, and you want to get information in such a way that you can come down to